Welcome to Teal House Farm. I'm Sam, and today we're going to be working on building a raised garden bed. I've done enough research to be dangerous. So as I'm trying to do my research on building a raised bed, I decided to go to Permies.com, look at their suggestions for raised beds and what people are doing. So now that my head is swimming with all kinds of new facts and ways to try a raised bed, I think I've discovered an option that I'm gonna give a try. Here's my plan. We're going to dig down into the soil a little ways. We're going to line the bottom of our bed with branches and trunks and stumps from trees around the property. And then on top, we'll layer our compost and then put back the soil that I took out of the bed. The idea with putting the rotting or old, dried out branches and twigs and stumps and stuff in the bottom of your bed is that it helps to hold the water in there for your plants, and also it will decompose over time to give your vegetables or whatever you're growing nutrients that it needs. So our raised garden bed this year is definitely going to be an experiment. But Sam, it's January. How are you going to dig out a raised garden bed in January? The weather this week is unseasonably warm, and we've had so much rain, freezing rain, and not much snow, mostly freezing rain and ice the last couple of days, that the ground is squishy, muddy, and soft. So I'm going to give this my best shot and see what happens. I don't have a lot of time today, this morning. We've got places to be, people to talk to, things to accomplish other than here on the farm. So I'm gonna bust my rear this morning and see how far we can get. This is probably gonna be a 2 or 3 day project though. I asked Laura how big she wanted it and she said 4 by 10. I had suggested, she said, "Can you build me a raised bed?" And I said, "Sure." I said, "I don't know what size you want, is it like, 2 by 6, 2 by 5? She said 4 by 10. A man is only good as the weapons he has at his disposal. A backhoe would be nice, but I will settle for my mattock and my shovel. Where is Poopsie when I need him? This dirt looks pretty good. I'm kind of impressed. I mean, it's clay, but it's not as much clay as I thought. So one reason I decided to we decided to put it here is because we had an old tree that was here. It was falling apart. In fact, you can see most of it there, and I'll be using some of that to put in, to fill in the garden spot, or to fill in the raised bed spot. But I know there's going to be roots under there too, all over, that are going to be dying off and providing nutrients as well. So my dad cut that tree down, and you can see that. I'll link it over here in our video when we had the whole family down to cut up firewood. It nearly took out the fence. It was, I mean, it was that close from just knocking the whole fence down. It's pretty funny, but you can see that in the clip above. We've got it all dug up. Now I need to dig it out, and then we'll just repeat those 2 steps until we feel like it's deep enough. Right now I probably only have it 6 or 8 inches. Well, I'm breathing like a fat, out of shape old man. But we've got some dug. I don't know if you can see that very well. We've got a little bit dug out. I'm gonna keep working on it. I'm gonna see if I can get Poopsie here tomorrow for sure. This looks like a great job for him. We've got some fun things coming up for the channel in the future. Today's video is gonna be kind of a 2-part thing. I'm gonna work on digging this out a little bit more, and then tomorrow we'll just do the whole thing over again, and then maybe we can make it start looking like a raised bed by day 2 when I have a little bit more time. So this is all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.